Hey guys, Bill here with the Crypto Retriever. Today is Tuesday, March 6th, 2018, and I wanted to talk to everyone today about what I have experienced over the last 24 hours with the new Electroneum mobile miner for Android. So, before I begin, let me be clear. This app, this mobile miner app for Android, that Electroneum has just put out is going to give you free Electroneum. Yes, it is free. They are giving it away basically. And here's why and here's how. There's a little, one of the little exclamation points in the app. And it says, "Welcome to the Electroneum app. Here you will be able to get an introduction into crypto mining. The mobile miner will run on your phone, and over time, it will earn you actual Electroneum." Now, listen on. Here's how it works. Your mobile phone doesn't actually mine like a desktop miner would. Instead, we benchmark your device and allocate it with a hash rate that it would be able to achieve if it were actually mining. So you're not mining. You have the app on your phone and you hit the button that says you're mining. So the app is running, or at least what it's doing, it is syncing with Electroneum to establish the average hash rate that you have over time for the amount of time that you're actually running the app on your phone. So then afterwards, you're then allocated the amount of ETN you would receive if you actually mined a block. So then it says, why doesn't it mine? Well, mobile phones are not built to withstand or cope with the complex calculations required to perform actual cryptocurrency mining. Your phone would overheat very quickly and potentially damage hardware. So instead, we give you a mining experience which has all the rewards of actual mining with none of the complexities of having to set up the mining software, a mining rig, having ventilation, paying for electricity, all the nightmares that go into that kind of thing. That's why a lot of people go out and they buy these mining contracts at the server farms and the big mining operations. And some people are brilliant enough that they have big rigs set up in their own home office and they're mining from home. That's all well and great. This is 1,000 times easier. So essentially, I have the links below. If you go to the Electroneum site, what you first need to do, and this is my explanation of what you need to do, you need to go to the site and create yourself an account. So that's up here on the site. The site's just electroneum.com. You create an account. What this is going to do when you create this account is you're going to just use your email. It's going to ask you for a password, and then you're going to have a 5-digit security code for your account. That creates your Electroneum, your My Electroneum wallet. So once that wallet's here, this is the site, electroneum.com. It's actually my.electroneumwallet.com. Gets you right to the login to see how many Electroneum are in your wallet at any given time. And of course, if you buy Electroneum on an exchange like Cryptopia, this is where you want to send your Electroneum, because Electroneum is a Monero-based coin. So it has to be stored in its own wallet. You can't store this in My Ether wallet. So keep this wallet address. This is where you put your Electroneum. This is where your Electroneum mines too. Now, once you have your Electroneum wallet set up, what you need to do then is go to the Google Play Store and then download the Electroneum app. I will put a link to that below and directions for that below. Once you download the app onto your phone, guess what? The login to activate the app is the same as your login for your My Electroneum wallet. Put in your email, put in your first password, and then you put in your 5-digit password. That activates your device. It's actually going to send you an email to have you verify that you activated that device. Once that device is activated, you are good to go. And then all you have to do when the app comes up here is this says stop mining here. It'll say start mining. Click it, and then you're going to have an active green dot show up here. So your mining status is going to be that you're active. Your hash rate is going to be here. 27, I'd say, is about right. I've seen, I did a little test because I put it on two phones. Put on my brand new HTC 10, which is my phone that is connected to Verizon. And then I put it on my Samsung Galaxy S6 that's like 2.5 years old. The Galaxy X6 got like a 42 hash rate. It was pretty crazy, but the Galaxy S6 is only connected to Wi-Fi and does nothing else because it's not an active cellular phone. So I wonder if that has something to do with it. Anyway, what will you get via coins for this hash rate or a cell phone in general when Electroneum is 6 cents a coin? You're thinking, oh, well, I better get a crap ton of coins because if I don't, I'm not going to make any money on this. Well, guess what? They're giving it away for free. Think of it this way. You want to get as many of these coins at this low cost as you can and mine them. Let's say you mine them for a year. I think what my desktop miner has been doing is about 25 coins per month at a hash rate of around 52 hashes a second. So a cell phone's a little bit less than that, but get this. Electroneum now has said that they're going to up what you're going to get. So if you were going to get, say, around 20 coins a month, they say they're adding that and going up by 300%. So we'll see what that comes out to be. I mean, if they're going to give you, almost 50 coins a month, maybe 50 coins a month, go for, 12 months. I mean, you're over 500. If for some reason Electroneum, and there are reasons, this is a very solid project in my opinion, and I'm not paid by Electroneum. I do hold a big position in Electroneum, but I am not compensated to say that in any way, and this is not investment advice. There will be a lot of people that continue to buy Electroneum as an investment in a cryptocurrency, but the real appeal to this and the appeal to everyone here is that the project itself, they are trying to be the quickest coin that reaches mass adoption. And right now, they're just in step one here. They're in finding the users. So right now, they're going out, and you're not even necessarily considered a user unless you're considering using Electroneum to pay for things. And that may happen sooner in the markets that they're in with these smartphone contracts. They've signed some big contracts with telecom providers in South America and Africa. And in those countries, you have to realize we're talking about a 6 cent coin here in the U.S. And if you're going to give someone a couple dollars a month in those countries, it's worth a heck of a lot more than it is here because their currencies are 10, 20, 30 or more times what the U.S. dollar is. Mm-hmm. But on top of that, you also have the fact that most of them don't have bank accounts. And one of the hardest things that the telecom companies have in those areas is getting people, one, to pay their bills on time because, people don't have a checking account. And they have to, pay them either by going to, going and paying them Western Union, however they do it in those countries. Here, the agreements that are in place are letting those users utilize the Electroneum that they've mined to help pay for their cell phone bill. Now, our cell phone bills in the U.S. are a heck of a lot higher, I believe, than what the cell phone bills are for them in Africa and South America. But remember, they don't have to have the state-of-the-art, brand new Samsung Galaxy S8 or 9 or whatever they're up to right now to get the highest hash rate and get the most coins. Electroneum just said they're going to up this by 300%. So even if their hash rate is on an older smartphone and they're getting 15 or 20, they're still going to get some currency. And that currency is theirs to spend. The next step after they get their currency is spending it either on their telecom bill or to be able to buy things. And right now, they're negotiating with lots and lots of vendors in order to get the payments integrated into the economies of these countries to get people to be able to spend their Electroneum. It's a lot easier in a first world developed country like the US because you just have to make it available so you get a tap to pay option or however they eventually do that. And that's going to be added to the app here down the road. But again, the reason I'm doing this, and I think it's smart, is to build up my Electroneum. This thing's running in the background. It's not taking up any of my bandwidth or talk time or data on my phone for the most part. It's just sitting there. They're just showing what you get if you use this hash rate in coin, and they're giving it to you. And yes, this is the way that they're trying to gain mass adoption. It's not a scam. They're going to have a lot of coins to give away for a long time, and you might as well be one of the beneficiaries. So I would use the links that I put below. Download, first get your Electroneum wallet set up. Download the app for your Android device. If you have an iPhone, don't fret. They're going to have an iPhone version out shortly. And then start, get the thing activated in your background and just let it run and see what they put in there in the course of a month. There are two other things I will mention with the app. You have a pending balance here. This goes up to 5 Electroneum. Once you hit 5, it goes back to 0 because it sends those to your Electroneum wallet. So it sends them straight to your wallet for you to spend. They don't do it below 5 because obviously it's not a heck of a lot of money right now. And then you can see how many active miners there are on what I've seen is in the last day it's gone up a little bit. I think it went up from the 30,000 or 20-something thousand when I started. Now it's at 46,000. So they're getting there. I mean, it's going to take a little while for people to realize how this works and people to realize that, hey, this isn't going to hit my phone for data. I'm not going to burn out my processor, but I'm going to get free Electroneum. Why would I not do this? And, the other way you can earn free coins with your friends is basically, I don't know if you get free coins for referrals from them. I can't remember what it was, but I do know that for every 5 referrals that you get underneath of you, it's not underneath of you, it's basically every 5 people that use your code, your code, referral code for the app and put it in as the person that referred them, they put your name in a drawing monthly, and you get 5,000 Electroneum if you win. So that's a nice little facet of it too. I mean, I don't think any one of us would mind getting 5,000 Electroneum deposited into our wallet there. That would be a nice thing. But the only other thing is I did, like I said, had this on 2 phones running. I don't think that you're going to be able to... You can sign on multiple Android devices and mine, but I don't know if they're going to recognize them each separately or as one account because you just have one wallet for Electroneum. And I would think that's what they're going to do because it looked like it was just about the same on both. It was interesting. The only question I had on it was the active miners on one phone was a little different than the active miners on the other phone. And I'm not sure how often they update that on a global scale. But you can always see yourself come online when you hit the start mining button. You see the active miners go up by 1. So again, you're not mining though. You're just turning on you're pushing the on button on the app, and they are giving you free Electroneum. The links are below. It's free. There's no gimmick here. It's not a scam. what's down the road for them? I think that they have a great plan and a great project, and they're following their roadmap. And once this hits the masses, as far as people spending their Electroneum and creating millions of microtransactions, that's where you'll see the value in the coin. And if over the course of the next 12 months, you put away, 500 or 600 of these in your Electroneum wallet and just let them sit there, yeah, it's 6 cents. It doesn't mean anything. But if it's $3 or $5, guess what? You'd probably be pretty happy. So I don't see any reason not to do it. If you have thoughts, to the contrary, please feel free to add them in below. But that's it. If you got any questions, throw them down there. Like I said, the miner itself, real easy. This isn't a complicated app. Lastly, you do not have to mine to any pool. If I didn't say that, it's just basically, like I said, it's really not mining. So it's just connecting your cell phone account to your Electroneum wallet. So go for it. Have fun. Any questions, throw them down below.